Okay. Story. It kind of seems hard to believe that people used to have to use these things instead of computers. Actually, no. Delete. What? There's no delete key. Do I have to get it right the first time? And to find information, you actually had to pick up a book. Without the internet, books and phones were a journalist's best friend. Hello? Okay, script done. Now I need a camera crew. Hey Andrew.
Oh, hi Ruby.
You're old. I need to film something like it was filmed back in the olden days, like 50 years ago. Can you show me how?
Well, I can't do it on this camera, but I do have one that I can show you.
Sweet. Let's go.
I'm not that old.
All right, what is this crazy contraption?
Well, Ruby, this is state-of-the-art news camera from the 1960s.
Wow.
It's a beautiful old machine, and it used this stuff, which is film, 16mm film, and that would be in a roll about this big, and you'd put it in here. You'd have to load it in a dark room or a dark bag where it had no light touching it at all. One roll of film would last for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? So you'd have to be really picky about your shots.
You had to be very choosy about what you filmed, yes.
And could this record sound as well?
This one could record sound, yeah. That was what was very special about it, because up until that point, news cameras were very noisy, so they'd only be just for pictures. But this one could actually record sound as well, so it was very, very modern.
And does it still work?
Yeah, this one still works.
Can we give it a try?
I think we should.
Yes.
Rolling.
Back in the 1960s, news was made on 16cm film. Oh, I mean millimetre. Can I go again?
Oh, no, Ruby. Film is really expensive. You can count the dollars by the ticks.
Maybe I can fix it up and edit. Hey Bob, you're old. Can you please show me how to edit old school TV film?
All right then.
Thank you.
I'm not that old. Okay.
Okay, so I've had this film processed. What happens now?
Well, it comes to us back to front basically, so we need to rewind it. The film came the wrong way around from the developer, so I have to rewind the film manually, no push button here, and then get the beginning of the film back to the start.
Oh, done.
So we'll have to put the spool over here, thread it up, or lace it up is what the term was.
So it looks like a moving image.
Yeah, it's made up of a series of single frames, so
Right.
25 frames per second. When you play them all together at the correct speed, you get a moving image.
And so what do you do if you want to make an edit?
We have a thing called a splicer, film splicer. To find the point we want to edit, we slice the piece that we want to cut, like so. Then we bring the two pieces together. We put some sticky tape on there. And there you go.
This is really cool, but it's also really fiddly.
You wait till you have to do your graphics.
Oh, Ruth, you're old.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ruby.
Sorry. I've got to do some graphics, but I have to do them like they were done in the olden days. Can you show me how?
If I remember.
Thank you. So these were the
And-
graphics.
Yes, we'd start airbrushing a background and then we would find a picture generally sourced from local magazines and often draw in a drop shadow to give a image some sense of depth. It was lots of fun. Felt quite artistic. It felt as though you were doing a small painting.
hard could it be? So, turns out I'm not that great at this 1960s TV making stuff. But it has been really interesting to learn about how much all these techniques have changed over the years.
Ruby, that's terrible. Are you actually going to have a story for us?
Yeah, that's what these guys are for.